man. I'm glad you're here. Man, it's a studio I've been working on for a while, and you're my first guest, and I really appreciate you for being here. I've
Man,
been
I
following you
appreciate
for a
you
while.
reaching out.
Yeah, I've been following you for a while now, and I'm glad we did something together now.
We tried to work a while back whenever the 42 Doug came, but it was kind of bad timing, low key, just on their end. We tried to get it going, but I fuck with this though. You see how he came back around, so I'm cool with it.
Yeah, man. Cause what's it called? We did like a little vlog type for the
Yeah,
42 Doug.
yeah,
But what's it called? I guess they rescheduled.
yeah,
His plane got stuck or something.
yeah, some shit like that. The
That
first time though.
That's good. Now, at the end of the day, I feel like we kind of linked up, vibed with each other, kind
Yeah,
of
no,
met
for
each
sure.
other. So I feel like it was pretty cool. I still
Sure.
got that footage, so I'm gonna post it soon because
Yeah,
I've been,
yeah.
yeah. But how you been? How's everything been? It's
I've
been a
been
cool
good.
minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I think that was like what, August. So it's probably like August since last time I seen. That's the first time that it's 42 Doug. But I've been good, man. Just trying to figure out what worked best for me when it come to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just staying in my own lane, just trying to find ways to stay consistent. Really, that's the hard part.
That's good because right now, where you at? You were at the children.
Yeah, I was just at the children pop up shop. They had the homie D Walk from Kansas City, Missouri, and that motherfucker. So I had to pull up.
I saw.
Last
So like
game.
you're everywhere. You're always networking. That's what I always
Yes,
see
bro.
about you. Like,
Yes, bro.
like I was thinking about it, and you're one of the artists that always pops up in my Instagram feed, and I like to see that because
That's crazy.
yeah,
I was just at season. I didn't mean to cut you
Nah,
off,
you
but
good,
I
you
was
good.
just at season. Do you know what season is?
Yeah, yeah.
I was just there literally the other day because he doing my merch and he just said that shit. So, I mean, if I'm in your algorithm, that mean it's working.
Yeah, and it's not even like, cause I see a lot of people that post random stuff and it's not entertaining, but you post like cooking videos,
Yeah.
everything, and I'm like, damn, this is cool. Like, I forget you're an artist sometimes, and but
Exactly.
it's good, cause
Exactly.
like I feel like it's what people need to do,
Right.
so they could put more fans.
Exactly.
So I'm glad you're doing that, cause it's something different. A lot of artists need to start picking up on that.
Man, that's what I be trying to say. Like, I mean, like rapping is cool, or like the thought of being a rapper is cool, but at the end of the day, to be like a real influencer, with aside of being a rapper, like it come with a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, although we don't like to show day to day shit, like, some of us, but people gotta see it. They just be interested, especially when, like, how you think NBA YoungBoy got like such a cult following? Like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
what
Like, people be just be trying to see what you doing, what you got going next. People be intrigued by shit like that.
You're right, yeah, because I've noticed like you post your own vlogs too, and you edit them too. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
that's crazy though, because like you putting in the work, and I feel
Yeah.
like that's what a lot of people need to pick up on, more content, vlogs, and everything. Because that's good that you're doing that, and that's something that I like to watch too. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
for
where
sure.
she went to Kansas or
Yeah,
somewhere. I'm
yeah,
like,
oh God.
it's entertaining. Even though like maybe do you get like a good feedback whenever you post vlogs?
Yeah, for sure.
That's good because I feel
do.
like that's something that I always look at, and I comment always on
Yeah,
your
you
stuff.
do. Show hella love.
Yeah, and I feel like we've been following each other for a while. What's it called? Ever since like I saw you post I-35.
Oh yeah.
So it's been crazy ever since then because I've had posted like a list of artists to look at, but you caught my attention with that song because it went crazy. I started seeing you on the radio. How did that go about? Like,
Yeah, and you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Like, I just want to say, like, because
Yeah.
I want to make sure I say the right thing.
nah,
Like,
you good.
like the shit just been happening so organically, like since I first started. Like, even before I got like with the music group that I'm with, like shit just started happening organically. And I got on the radio, like that came from my mama. Like, my mama got me on the
Okay.
radio. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, yeah,
Like,
but
my mama used to work for the radio station like back in the day when I was like 3 or something. And the guy that owns it, I don't know. I think he watched me perform from my mama's Facebook one day or some shit like that, and he reached out to her and asked her to reach. You know what I'm saying? Asked
Yeah.
me to get the song on the radio. So that was just
that's how it
that just
happened.
yeah, that's how it
Damn.
happened.
How did you feel hearing your song in the radio?
Like, I forgot what I think I was like. Matter of fact, I was in the shower. It's so crazy.
okay.
Yeah, and the homie called me and I'm like, "What's up?" He like, he just made a joke or something. He like, "Nah, I just heard your shit on the radio." I'm like, "Stop playing." And he like, "Nah, I'm for real." And they end up like spinning that shit again, like within like a 5-minute spin. They spun that shit again, and me and my mom ran to the car, and that shit was on there, gang, on God.
Yeah, because that's something like I listened to the radio and I heard that song too, and I feel like it's something special to hear someone that's like on your Instagram, because I've been looking at all your stories from back then. Like,
Yeah.
I looked at your tag pictures, so I scrolled down because I was trying to do my research.
Okay, okay, I fuck
And I
with
was
that.
like, damn, she's been doing this for a while. Like,
It's been a long way. It is like it's been 2 years. It just made 2 years back in January, but it's like it's only been 2 years. Like, just imagine how far I can go as long as I'm staying consistent. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, what's something that made you keep going? Like, because I know 2 years is a long time, and I feel like being as an artist, like, it's kind of hard to push here in the city too. Because
Nah, for sure. And it's been 2 years of straight work. Like, most motherfuckers, when they start, they'll do this shit a little bit and they take a break. But I ain't took a break since I started. Like, you know what I'm saying? The main thing that really just keep me going, bro, like, I just feel like once you actually spend your own money and investing time, and it gets to a point where it's not just my money and my time invested. You know what I'm saying? Other people got money and time invested into it too. So it'd be a slap in the face for me to just be like, yeah, fuck this shit. But I think the hard part is just, just finding the motivation. But I motivate myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
good. That's
I just
good.
be motivated. Like, that's where the biggest like title came from. Like, everything I do, like, I just be trying to make it big. Like, okay, that was cool, but I can do bigger next time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna make this shit the biggest the next time. Like,
That's
you know what
good.
I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, definitely. Because, like I said, I saw you. I was looking at your tag post, and I saw you performing, like, like literally with the crowd that's, like 5-10 people.
For sure.
And then I started looking at your recent videos. You're at the Criterion opening up for like big artists. I was like, damn, like that's motivation to me, because I really like, I just saw your recent post ever since, like I said, I-35. So I started following you from there, but I didn't know your story before that. So it's crazy to see how long you've been pushing in the work, putting in the work and things like that. Because like you were saying, it's a lot of money, huh? Videos, studio time, and everything.
Hell yeah.
Like,
just like even just doing promo, traveling. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's probably been like the most expensive thing, really, just traveling, because like, I mean, you can only do so much in Oklahoma, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's only so much you can do here. Like, not just to say, because I feel like that's a cliche statement, because we're from Oklahoma City, but I feel like that's anywhere. Like, whenever you're trying to get somewhere, you got to pay to get there, So
yeah, you're right.
That's really where most of the expenses come from, is traveling and shit.
You're right. Yeah, because I always see you travel often.
Hell yeah.
Is that something that artists should do?
Most definitely.
Because you get to network, huh?
You get to network. And then not only that, bro, like, we in a small city, you know what I'm saying? So at some point, people gonna get either tired of seeing you, or they gonna get tired of seeing you because they hate that you the one doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I advise, shit, not even just artists, just anybody who's a creator. Like, whenever you're trying to move forward, you should definitely go out of state and just kind of see. Like, every time I go out of state, I always get like new ideas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the culture be different in different places. Like, even just going to Tulsa, like, the culture there just be completely different. So I go out of town just to, of course, network, and then kind of spectate and see what I can take from it, and then make my own.
Okay, there. So you said, where was it that kind of like caught you off guard in a way, like their culture? Like,
like the culture.
Yeah. Oh, where was somewhere that like kind of you're like, damn, this is different. Like, more support. Because is there more? Like, you think people support each other more out of like other places?
I think most definitely. Most definitely, I think so. But only because, like, the music culture is bigger. Like, it's like a thing there. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I go to, like, I'll use Dallas, because Dallas is probably the closest thing. Like, in all day restaurants that you go to, like, you'll be hearing like Lil Baby, Future, and shit, like, in a restaurant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just in a restaurant. Like, just the culture of that shit is just like, like, they make it cool to be like
New York type vibes in a way.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get you, but
like, just the hip hop culture is just like acceptable. Like, as far as like when it come to Oklahoma, like, it's like when you do music, or when you're like a creative here, it's almost like a secret society. I swear to God, bro, I tell people that all the time. Like, when I be like even the shit that I go to now, like, that be like, with creatives and shit, it just be like, bro, like, if I wasn't doing music, I would never know about this shit. So just imagine how many people that never know about the shit that's going on, because people always say, oh, it's nothing to do in Oklahoma, bro. There's something to do damn near every day.
Definitely, yeah, and I feel like now the music scene started to pick up a bit. Don't you
Yeah.
think? Like, cause like how you said it, like a secret. What was it?
A
Secret what?
secret society.
Yeah, society. Cause
Yeah.
you're right. Cause like if someone's not into music, they won't know what's going on. And
Exactly.
cause like that's one of the other things that I started noticing. Like, there's not really Do you see whenever I post like recent music?
Yeah.
Like, so I get a lot of messages like, "Yo, what the fuck? Why don't you post my music? Why don't you
Yeah,
post
I know
my
they
song?"
probably be pissed off.
Yeah, and then in my head I'm just like, well, there's nowhere really I could look and find your song. Like, these are the people that support me,
Right.
and I see them. So I feel like what's missing too, like, there's not really like a place where you could just go to, like, someone like Say Cheese, go to there and see what artists are there in
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
yeah.
So I feel like that's something that, me, the Oak, some
Yeah,
people
yeah.
the OK are picking up on artists, promoting their music, and
That's why I say, man, you gotta show love to the local media scene, bro, because
Yeah.
y'all be showing hella love and you'll miss a lot. And then another thing, when it comes, I know y'all probably get a lot of backlash, is that like, like even like if you posting the 10 artists that you post, like niggas still don't be satisfied with that. Like,
I swear.
what make you think that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's saying this is the best, like, what make you think you the best? Show him you the best. Then, like,
Yeah, like-
just because you comment on there and say you the best don't mean you the best. Like, you gotta show that shit.
Yeah, no, you're right. Cause I get DMs and they're like, "Yo, what the fuck? Why haven't you posted my song? Don't post my music when I blow up." And I go to their page just to check them out.
Yeah.
No music videos.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Don't
just
even know
like-
you rap. Real shit,
Nothing.
bro.
Like, it's just like videos of them rapping on Instagram, going
What is
live.
that?
Yeah, and I'm just like, how are you gonna compare yourself to someone like Nayhboorhood Barbie, someone like other artists that are putting in the work, music videos,
For
studio
sure.
time? And I'm just like,
really invested in the shit.
yeah, and like how you said, you got to show support, I guess, to like the media vloggers or things like
Yeah,
that. Because at
yeah.
the end of the day, a lot of people just look at that like entertainment wise,
Mm-hmm.
So if Nayhboorhood Barbie, drops a snippet, they're like, oh shit, more blogs will pick it up,
Right.
And I feel like that brings more attention,
Right.
And I feel like that's something that you know that, and that's good
Yeah.
because I see you a lot of blog pages.
Hell yeah.
Interviews everywhere. Like I said, I looked at all your tag pictures. I'm like, damn, she's done a lot of interviews. I looked
Yeah,
at you
for
up on
sure.
YouTube too, like interviews.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I got hella, like, I be amazed at myself. I go look at myself like, damn, I really got a lot of shit on here.
Yeah, like a lot of content, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how did I not see this? But it's just like the thing. People start researching you more once you start blowing up, and that's good because you look up your name, interviews. You're on stages everywhere. I'm like, damn, there's a
Yeah.
lot of her life, and that's good because you're recording ever since you started doing this.
Yeah.
And that, like Kanye West, you saw his documentary, or
yeah.
I don't know if you saw that he did one.
I
And
watched
that's
it.
something that you could, in the future, you could look back and see where you started. And I feel
Nah,
like that's
for
something
sure.
great that you picked up on.
Yeah, bro, you got to, like, but even just with that, like, just the, like you said, just the quality of the content. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not trying to go to your page and see you rapping, like, rapping yourself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people be thinking like that's what it take, bro. It take more than that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
tell
the
'em,
best.
tell 'em.
I'm not the best rapper. Like, I've said that numerous of times. I just started rapping. I taught myself how to rap 2 years ago. I know I'm not the best. I'm not the best rapper. I'm not the best writer. But when it comes to the business and doing this shit, like, I'ma really do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause I do music videos too, so I could see a little bit of what artists do. Like, you got to pay the producer for a beat, the
Hell
engineer
yeah.
for studio time. Music videos aren't easy too, cause you got to set up like a creative place.
Yeah.
And you can't just get any videographer, cause some videographers are like,
Yeah, bro.
won't get your image the one that you want.
Yeah, I probably use damn near. You probably like the only videographer I haven't used in the city.
Yeah,
I
nah,
swear to God.
it's in the works soon. Yeah,
different,
soon.
Different videographers. They just give you different visions. You know what I'm saying? So,
Do you think that's important for artists, like
hell
for a
yeah.
video?
Unless you got like your own specific videographer and they just know, you know what I'm saying, what you like. Then, but other than that, yeah, I like working with new videographers. I might like this camera for this type of song and this camera for this type of song, or this type of edit for this and this type of edit for that. So I just, just being versatile.
Yeah, I seen you've been working with Scholar Kids.
Yeah,
lately.
I've shot 2
She
videos
goes
with
hard.
her.
She's
shot 2
hard, and
videos.
I'm glad. She's been like, I've seen a lot of artists. Like when I said I posted the top 10 or 10 recent songs, she's like all the music videos
Shot
are almost
by her?
her. Yeah, I'm like, what
That
the
shit
fuck?
hard.
Yeah, and I'm proud of her because it's hard to do that, especially here in the city. Like there's like a lot of artists. But it's kind of hard to do constant work, especially
Yeah.
like artists that are barely starting. They're like, oh, I'm not paying this amount of money. Like,
Hey, bro. That's crazy that you said that because
Yeah.
I remember when I first started rapping. Like, mind you, I used to have like $50 videos.
Yeah,
You know what
nah,
I'm
for
saying?
real.
I used to look at on God like shit that she shot and other videographers like, damn, bro, how am I ever gonna be able to pay? You know what I'm saying? For those type of videos.
Definitely,
And here
yeah.
I am. I got like 10, 15 of them type of videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just, I don't know.
And you're always dropping. Always dropping. Like, how many videos do you think you drop a month?
I don't know, but just for 2021 of my own videos, I dropped 10 last year. And then I did probably like 5 feature videos on top of that. So I probably got like
Damn.
15 videos that was out from Nayhboorhood Barbie last year.
That's crazy. Do you have like, do you know how many you want to post, or you just
No,
record? You don't have to. Okay, that's
yeah.
good. So it just like
I
comes out
don't be-
naturally.
Yeah, I just let it flow naturally. I try not to do too much planning when it come with that shit because I don't like to get too caught up. Especially like I didn't work with videographers when they be like, I have your video back in 2 weeks. Well, on day 15, if I ain't got my video back, you done fucked up my rollout at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Has that happened to you?
Yeah, hell yeah, it has.
Does that me as a videographer? I'm not gonna lie, I do that sometimes. Like, I'm like, yo, I got your video in 2 weeks. 2 weeks happens. I'm like, damn, like, but. How does that frustrate you as an artist? Like how you said, it kind of like messes up your.
I ain't gonna say it's frustrating. That just be me being adamant on shit. Like you told me
That
2
too,
weeks.
yeah.
Give me my shit back in 2 weeks. But if not, then
It's
just
business
like
too at the end of the day, huh? Because you're
sure.
right. That's why I started doing. Like say when an artist books me, like I let them pay me just half,
Yeah.
and then half whenever I'm done editing it, just so. Say I take a while, they
So
won't
they
feel
don't
like
feel-
they won't feel guilty.
Hey, I fuck with that for sure.
I started doing that because some artists I see that like they hit me up, they're like, yo, whenever I'm shooting, they tell me like, yo, I worked with this videographer. They haven't given me back my video. It's been 2 months or so. I'm like,
no,
damn,
I ain't never waited that fucking long. But I got a homegirl that's probably still with on the video right now. But I don't wait that fucking long. But like I said, I be real adamant. You told me 2 weeks. I'm on your ass at day 15 for sure.
Nah, definitely, because I feel like at the end of the day, it's bad business, and you probably won't want to work with that videographer in the future.
For sure.
And like how you said, you kind of have like a date set, like, okay, I want to post this video at this date, and then drop another song on this date. So it kind of fucks up your routine. I bet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I bet. Well, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna start working on that. I saw you recently posted some new like footage on. Well, not new footage, but I seen you posted more on your story, like of you working out and stuff.
Yep.
When have you started like pushing in more of the work? Because I've seen it's been recent.
I've probably been in the gym this is probably like my 3rd week now.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Because I'm glad. Like I said, I like to see a lot of content, and you're posting like different things. How has that affected like your music career or your life in general? Like
I just think it just adds to it. I'm not gonna lie. When I post like me just being in the gym, it don't even be no thought, like too much thought. Like I've seen people have workout videos and they be like super. I'm just showing that I'm in the gym. You know what I'm saying? And that shit be getting hella.
Oh, for real? Like
hella, hell yeah. My last one that I had, that shit had like 600 likes.
Oh shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just I guess because people, like I said, they like to see that shit. They like to be in tune. Yeah, they like to be in tune with that shit. I've had so many people be like, man, just watching you in the gym has inspired me. So people will tag me when they in the gym, and they just be like,
that's
asking smoothie recipes and shit like that. Like the shit crazy, bro. So that's why I said I'm aiming more towards being an influencer, not just a rapper. Like if I can influence you to go to the gym, fuck it, I'm influencing you to go to the gym. If I can influence you to be a rapper, fuck it, rap. If I can influence you to be a dresser and put that shit on, put that shit on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you got some hard style too. You know, I always see you like you got some hard fashion going on.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm glad, because how you said like people start tagging you that they're working out and stuff. That's what I seen recently too. Because I was like, damn, a lot of like some guys posting you, know, with their music. I'm like, yo, like she's reaching a different type of like I guess like working out people, you know, fitness people, and that's good. I'm like, damn, she's smart at that, and I hope people listen to this and kind of like learn from this, because at the end of the day, it helps you out as an artist to do different things, you know, like content wise, vlog wise, you know, just start showing a little bit of your life. I know sometimes it's hard, because was it hard for you to start picking up doing all that stuff?
Yeah, like like especially like with the TikTok shit, like I'm still I'm still
Yeah, that shit's
trying.
kind of hard.
But like even with the TikTok, I just gotta find what work for me. Like you know what I'm saying? Just what work for me. So
because you probably feel pressure doing like TikTok, Instagram.
yeah, because that's what everybody feel like. That's what's gonna get them to blow. Like, oh, you need to do this for TikTok, do this for TikTok. But I'm not gonna do it for TikTok. I'm gonna show TikTok, and if they fucking with it, they fucking with it. They don't, they don't. You know
that's
what I'm
how
saying?
it should be at the end of the day. Because I feel like a lot of people, you know, try to do something and they just put all their time in it and they fail and they're just like fuck, you know. So I'm glad you're like if they fuck with it, they fuck with it. I'm not gonna put too much time in it.
Yeah, bro, I'm not just making it organic, you know, just having it natural, and it shows when you do it natural because people automatically gravitate towards it.
Okay, what gym do you go to? What fitness? Because I saw it's like it's not like a normal gym. It's like a trainer, a coach, or something.
So like my brother is a personal trainer. Shout out to Cool J Fitness. If you're looking for a personal trainer, hit my brother up. But yeah, I train with my brother like once a week, and then everything else I really just put it on me.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because I saw like I guess whenever you reposted the story, you're like, is that it? It's like no, give it another round. You know, like that's a good coach because they're pushing you to your limits and stuff. And what's it called? Are you originally from OKC? Like
I'm from OKC. I'm from Spencer, Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm from the country.
And do you live right now in the city or?
Yeah, I live in Edmond.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the suburbs.
In suburbs. What's it called? At Spencer, how is it? Is it different than the city? Because I've never been there.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's like a little country town. Like we ride horses and shit out there. I stayed out there for most of my life, so when I moved to the city, I probably lived in the city now probably like 3 years. It's definitely like an adjustment because it's more of a fast life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like just from coming to Spencer, it's like a small community where we all know each other and just moving towards the city. Which I'm not gonna say like I ain't never lived in the city. I did, but I was younger. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not the same when you're older.
Yeah, and I always go to the city, but I haven't lived there like up until like recently now. But yeah, it's definitely different. It's like a small community, small country town.
Like everybody knows each other and stuff like that. Okay, so like you were kind of like how you said, like it's like country, like farms. There's a lot of horses and stuff like that. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, because I've heard about it, but I've never been there. I have a couple friends that ride horses that go there and stuff. Yeah, so it's cool. That you came over here and it's something different to you now. Is all your family here still in the city or?
Yeah, most of my family in the city.
Is it the same way? Like, did they feel?
You know what's crazy? The only people that stayed in the country was like me, my mom, and my sister, my brother. Like,
oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Do they like it here?
Yeah, hell yeah. My mama, they've been out to the city like before I moved out the house type shit. Like,
Okay,
she been
cool.
back, yeah.
That's good.
But I had still stayed in the country and they moved back to the city.
Oh, okay. So you were just like staying on your own over there in Spencer. How was that? Like just being on your own, kind of.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I stayed in the projects.
Oh, okay. How is it
like
over there?
Dead ass in the projects, but I mean, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I learned a lot.
Like it made you to who you are now, huh?
Most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely, like streetwise, it definitely made me who I was. Even just the people that I encountered, you know what I'm saying? People I'd met, they treat me like we like family out there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for it.
Did that kind of like inspire you to do music? Or what do you think made you start doing music? Like you moved over here to the city?
You know what inspired me to do music was just I can't even say what inspired me. It just was something that I picked up.
You wanted to try?
Yeah, I wanted to try it.
Okay.
I feel like I was at a time in my life to where like as an adult, you know, I feel like we go through different transition. Like we transition from like whenever you graduate high school and you think you growing and shit. So you go and try the adult world, and the adult world is really some bullshit.
You know? Real? How old are you, by the way?
I'm 26.
26? Okay, yeah. I'm 23. So I'm kind of like I know what you mean. Like when you graduate like high school, like it's different because it's not what you expect. And just like bills start stacking up, the real life just starts hitting you. Like it's not just going to school.
Exactly. Trying to figure out like, I mean, I tried the college route, like you know, just trying to like, and I feel like when I was in high school, like I thought I did want to go to college. Like I thought I wanted to be like the career, you know what I'm saying, like workforce type of person.
Okay, what were you going for? My bad for interrupting.
I was going for psychology.
Psychology, okay. Yeah. How was that?
Yeah, it was too much reading.
Okay.
I would fuck with it, but it's not. Yeah. It's just too much reading. But I wish I would have stuck into it, but at the same time, it's like naturally I'm like a psychologist because I read people so well.
Oh,
You
okay.
know
So
what
you
I'm
feel like you
saying?
have that gift in a way, like you
Most
could.
definitely.
That's good. That's something good to have because you could pick up like bad vibes,
Hell yeah.
especially as an artist, because you could be around the wrong people.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got to. So yeah, I mean, I tried the college route, but it just was like,
it didn't work
nah,
out for you.
bro. I feel like at one point I was just going to college just to like make my grandparents happy or some type
Okay,
shit.
I feel like that's what a lot of us do when we're like in school, we graduate. We always try to like make
Yeah,
someone happy and not do what we like to do, you know?
exactly.
So when did you start figuring out like, okay, I'm not doing this like
Yeah, after the first semester, I ain't gonna lie, I let that shit go, and all I did was really just work, and I just like overworked myself, like just
yeah,
working. All the jobs I ever had, I always worked my way up to like management, so
okay.
I know business well.
That's good.
Like,
That's good. Honestly, I've never went to college, but I went to like a trade school. I didn't
okay,
like
that's even better.
HVAC and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but I do kind of like just want to go to college just to say like I went to college. You know,
Yeah,
just
I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
I've performed at colleges, and I'm like, okay,
I seen that.
this shit kind of lit. But at the same
Hell yeah.
time, I've also attended like college events before I started rapping, and I'm like, this shit like
Dry.
a big high school. Like I can't
like
fuck with
drama,
the
just
yeah,
things like
just
that.
like I don't fuck with that type of shit. So I was just like, nah, I'm cool.
So you're the type of person that like tries to stay in their own lane. Like you
Yeah.
doesn't really like to get along with drama and stuff. Like how you said.
I don't
That's
even
good.
have homegirls. I probably got
Oh, shit.
like two homegirls. Most of
Could-
my friends are boys.
So maybe that's something that where you're at now, like it brought you to where you're at now because you just like tunnel vision.
Yeah,
So,
bro. Most definitely.
so is that something like maybe just some advice for some people? What would you give some advice like where you went through that? Like you just tunnel vision into where you're at now?
Yeah, to go back to the question that
yeah.
you said, like I was just, like I said, just trying to figure life out. And
Okay.
I actually had a homegirl that was rapping and doing music. And like music been a part of my life for a long time. Like I used to sing in a choir like when I was real young and
Oh,
shit
really?
like that. But I just feel like I always been good at a lot of shit. I always was interested in shit. I tried and be good at it, but it's like I never had nobody to push me to keep going. Like my
Okay.
parents, they never pushed me to keep going. Like I did basketball and cheerleading and shit, and like when I was ready to quit, like they was cool with letting me quit. They never pushed me to keep going. They never pushed me like to my best ability at the shit. So like when I picked up rapping, I never needed nobody to push me to keep going. It just was something I actually took initiative of and just pushed myself to do. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah.
But I feel like I don't know what my life would have been had I, continued to play basketball, or if I, like when I was younger, I wanted to do hair. I wanted to do hair, and then my dad had bought me a sewing machine because like one of my neighbors had taught me how to sew, so I was in like to design and fashion and shit like when I was real younger. But like my parents never invested into shit that I like to do, so I just like
Okay.
I gave that shit up.
Yeah, I feel like that happens to maybe like to a lot of people. Like a lot of parents aren't really like I feel like that's something that you couldn't really do much because nobody would push you. So you were
Yeah,
just like
bro.
you could just give up easily, and especially when you're younger, you're just like I
Yeah.
don't want to do it. All right, so
Yeah, exactly.
no one's worried about it, but so you started picking it up now. Like you're like, nah, I can't be just quitting out of nowhere.
Yeah,
in a
I
way.
feel like like I said, it's more than me invested into this shit. It's like I ain't gonna say like a whole city, but like I got the city behind me in a sense. So it's
Nah.
like if I let it down, it's more than just me that I'm letting down. You know what I'm saying? I let
You're
down
right.
the people who actually support me and fuck with me. That's who I'm letting down. Like the kids or the younger
Yeah,
generation that I got looking up to me. That's who I'm letting down. I'm letting my sister down. I'm letting my mama down. It's not just me. You know what I'm saying?
It
Because
became bigger than just
it
like
became bigger.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And how do your parents feel now? Now that you're like where you're at now,
Man, they love that shit. My mama be wanting to be my manager so bad. I feel like, and it's crazy, bro. Because it's like I said, when I was younger and I always wanted to try shit, they never gave a fuck. I ain't gonna say they
Okay.
never gave a fuck, but they never
pushed you? I
they
guess.
never pushed it. They never paid like much attention to what I like to do. And this is something that they're like, whenever I leave the house, my mama see me. I got clothes on. She's like, where you going? What you gotta do? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's weird because it's like she never been like that before.
So it's something different.
Yeah, it's something different. I mean, so I guess it's a good thing because like I said, whatever I got going on, she be trying to make sure she know. Like, whenever I drop a video, she gonna be the first motherfucker to reshare my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
was she the one in your video that you recently posted?
Yeah, that's my mama.
Yeah, because I saw it and I was like, I wonder if that's like her mom.
Yeah,
or
my
her
mom, my little sister.
Yeah, or someone else, like a family member. I'm like that's cool that she supports you because she's in your music videos, you know. And I feel like that's really cool once you start having your family support in that. Because I like, is that a big thing, like to have a family support?
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't care if they didn't support
Nah,
it, bro.
definitely. But
I'm at that age, bro. I wouldn't
like,
care if they didn't.
Okay, but like, you know how you were saying, like when you're younger, do you feel like a lot, like maybe if there's like some parents watching or something, like they should support their kid more?
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Whatever your kid got going on, you should definitely invest in it. Like you know, the kids that be like star athletes. They're not just star athletes because they just good. They star athletes because somebody invested into their talent.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like where they be paying for trainers, paying for camp, you know what I'm saying? Just paying you for you to travel with AAU. That's because somebody invested into your talent.
Yeah, because
that make a difference.
There's like a lot of, well, you know, growing up here in the Oklahoma, like I grew up in the South Side, so I saw like a lot of kids, you know, they aren't really focused on what they wanted to do. So I guess it all goes back, you know, to their parents or also to the kids sometimes. But I feel like you're right. Like a lot of parents need to push their kids, you know, support them, show them.
Nothing against you, but I used to work in a Mexican restaurant like for 5 years. No, and I'm just saying from that, even on at that aspect, like it seemed like Hispanic parents, like they low key have like how they want you to live your life. Like they feel like you should work. Like Like I used to work with Hispanics, they used to have like 10-year-olds at work with them.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
I thought that was normal. Like I swear,
that's
I used to
not
work.
Cool,
yeah,
bro.
I used to work when I was younger, and like
that's
like
not normal. Kids should be shouldn't be working.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Now that you grown and you analyzing shit, you like, bro, I shouldn't have never did that shit. Like you know. And I used to be like that too. Like when I was younger, I used to like want to go to work with my mama or my sister's grandma. She used to be like the manager at the Family Dollar, so I would like go there to make my own little money. Like, and at a young age, I put like that working mentality on myself. So like I said, when I turned 16, 18, married, move out the house, I was like, shit, fuck it, I'm gonna give me a job, and that's what I'm gonna do the rest of my life. I'm gonna just work. But bro, that's not what I want to do.
Oh shit!
Like,
so ever since you were younger, you kind of already had that mentality.
Hell yeah!
That's something good because I feel like whenever you're like younger, you already know you're kind of different. You know, just with like the people you talk to.
Oh
like,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because in high school or just in school, like, I would talk to people and I was like, damn, I can't really relate to what they're going through, like what they like or their hobbies and stuff. So I always stuck to myself, like the same way how you said in a way. You know, I got a couple friends here and there, but I had to do this by myself. You know, just tunnel vision until you're here. And I feel like that's, at the end of the day, it's kind of the best thing if you want to pursue a dream, pursue something, because I feel like there's like a lot of distractions, people that could bring you down. Like, did you ever get that in your music career? Like maybe your old friends, like they're like, you had a...
That's why I said I only got 2 homegirls now. I ain't always only had 2 homegirls. You know what I'm saying? But you know, shit happened. Like, you know, like most of my old friends, I guess you could say, like they got kids. You know, they got their own life. I don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm able to you know,
enjoy life.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying,
explore
and
life.
just experience shit from a different, you know what I'm saying, from a different perspective or a different angle. You know, so you just grow apart. You know, you don't like the same shit that y'all used to like. Y'all don't enjoy to do this. You don't enjoy to do the same shit y'all used to do. You know what I'm saying? So I think that just, like I said, that just comes with transitioning into your adult life.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because like how you said, explore life. Like I feel like here in Oklahoma, like me growing up, you know, if you just stay here in the city, but once you start traveling, it opens up your eyes. You're like, there's like thousands of people, not thousands, millions of people around the world. And like, you're worried about like, maybe these people, like they're going to judge you or this group of people that are like, or
they
just,
don't even fucking know you.
Like just do what you got to do. Follow your dreams. Cause at the end of the day, there's always going to be people supporting you out here. Why are you going to stop your dreams just because of a couple people you're worried about, you know, a couple judgmental.
Especially being here, bro. Like, just imagine, I can only imagine how many people hasn't gotten outside of Oklahoma. Like I said, I'm from Spencer. Like, most of the people that I grew up with, all they know is Spencer, Oklahoma. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just all they know. It's not their fault. That's just all they know. I just so happen to be somebody who wanted more than just Spencer, Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? That's why you always see me travel. I make it a habit to at least get out the state, if not every month, every 2 months. Like just like I said, just to go see something new, go meet some new faces. Like half my Instagram is not in from Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
good.
and that's another thing that I hone myself on. Like, when I go out of town, I don't just go to just like, nah, I'm trying to go meet somebody new. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go do something new, trying to see something new, eat something new, like just doing new shit. So it's hard to, like, when you come back and you got this type of experience and you just like, you trying to explain to somebody that like you just saw the end of the fucking rainbow. You know what I'm saying? And they like, man, it ain't no pot of gold over there. And I'm telling you, like, yes, nigga, it's a pot of gold over there. Like, you gotta go see. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's some shit like that.
So, you know how you said like you try to do it more often.
Yeah.
Why does it bring you motivation too?
Hell yeah, dude.
So, cause I know you like go like maybe every couple months, every while. Whenever you do that, like what for the people that don't know, like what do you see whenever you go out, like in other different states?
I mean, first thing I always, like I said, food.
That's the best thing. Like,
I always try new food. Outside of food, I really just be like I ain't gonna lie, like when I went to Atlanta the first time, I'm like, damn, these people down here like hella fucking rude. Like,
oh really?
they just like rude. Like, I don't know. That was like the first time I went, but then like the second time when I went like back around, like I wasn't doing music the first time, but I do music now, so it was like the vibe of the shit was different. So I'm like, okay, these people kind of cool. And when I went to California, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, when I went to California, that shit changed my life.
Oh,
like,
really?
just seeing palm trees and just seeing different shit. I'm like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I don't be having like, you can't explain it.
That
Just
feeling,
just a new feeling. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like getting a new car. It's just like, damn, you don't even know where you want to go. You just want to get in and drive that motherfucker. Like, just I don't
you
be
see
having
houses in the mountains, huh? Like in
Hell
California,
yeah.
and that's something that like it brought me motivation because I'm like, damn, there's people that like are literally living in in some mountains.
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, and whenever I come back here, I'm like, it brings me motivation because I'm like, okay, I got to work harder.
Hell yeah.
Especially to bring my family up. And I feel like that's good that you brought that up. Traveling is good thing, just as an artist wise to network, but also just to get out of your mindset, just to have fun, So that's something you recommend like artists to do, networking?
Yeah. I was doing that shit before I started rapping. Like, I would go out of town like by myself. That's how I came up with I-35, literally.
Oh, really?
I drove to Houston by myself, literally. For the first time, and I'm just like, and that shit there was just like a peace of mind, bro. It's like, it's cool when you go somewhere, especially now when you go somewhere and people don't know you. Like, I guess from my aspect.
Okay.
Like,
So right now, do you feel like if you go to the mall or something, do you get recognized easily now?
hell yeah. Especially if I got this on.
Oh, the chain.
That's the first thing they say. But so and also I just move a little bit more cautious. I really try not to go nowhere by myself because like shit.
Yeah, you never know, especially once you have like a bigger name for yourself. People would try to try something or
you don't know what they gonna try. So I try not to go nowhere by myself. And if I do,
Smart.
I ain't gonna say I try to like disguise myself, but I just be like
Low
just
key.
like in the cut. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Because
that's smart.
I don't know what people see
Intentions.
when they see me. Like, so I've had people see me and they just be like, "Your Nayhboorhood Barbie," like, oh my God, and I'm just sitting here like, yeah. Like,
So is it something new for you? Like,
it is.
It
is.
Is it kind of like scary how you said like you never know what people's intentions are? Like, yeah.
I ain't gonna say scary,
not,
but
yeah.
I just be trying to be prepared for whatever.
Okay,
You
yeah,
know
that's
what
the
I'm
right
saying?
word,
I just
like,
be trying to
yeah.
be prepared for it because you just never know.
Yeah, that's how.
Somebody might see me and be like, "That's fucking Nayhboorhood Barbie, that bitch." You know what I'm saying?
You feel like you get that?
Nah, I don't. I don't. But you never know, bro.
Yeah, you never know.
Especially doing this shit, bro. Like I said, like
There's a lot of hate.
Like with the success, you know what I'm saying. I always hear all the time, with the success comes hate. But it's like I expect the hate. You know what I'm saying? I actually expect you to hate me before you like me, just because you don't know me. As I mean, that's just natural as humans. It's celebrities that we probably hate to death. We ain't never met them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I just be trying to, you know what I'm saying, prepare for the worst.
I don't know if you saw it, but I saw a post recently. Like they were saying how I always see posts like this, but they're always talking about like Oklahoma doesn't show support to each other.
Yeah.
They always show hate. Do you feel like that's Oklahoma, or do you feel like that's anywhere you move?
I feel like that's anywhere. We just saying Oklahoma
Yeah,
because we
'cause
live
we're
here, bro.
yeah.
But that's anywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Most of the rappers that we didn't admired and looked up to, they didn't died in their hometowns. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just here. It's, you know what I'm saying, it's a worldwide thing. It just happens when you successful. Somebody are gonna always trying to take you down, drag you down, take you out, however, whatever to take your shine. Somebody gonna try it, or at least try to.
You're right. So I feel like that comes into the part where like you have to travel just to see like it's everywhere's the same. You know?
Bro, it's everywhere. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not just here, bro.
Yeah, because
it's not just here.
Because I saw that a lot, and I was like, damn, I feel like they're right. But then I was like, wait, anywhere you go, there's always gonna be people envying you, jealous of you.
For sure.
Hey, you know.
That's why when people get successful, they move around. You move around. Like why would you?
Like not just stay in one spot.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's just a stigma of being in Oklahoma. They think, oh, if you move to Dallas, it's not gonna happen. Well, yeah, it's not gonna happen because they don't fucking know you in Dallas. They know you here.
Right now, if you go to Dallas, do you get a lot of recognition still?
I'm not gonna say
not still, but-
recognition like somebody gonna know me off the face card, but like I can pull up in Dallas and I can, you know what I'm saying, get some motion going. You know what I'm saying? Dallas is actually like number 2 in my streams.
Wow.
So that's like the next market that I've been working on trying to attack. I'm working with some artists out there, like some engineers and shit, like, you know, just trying to network.
Smart.
Yeah.
That's so smart. I'm glad to hear that because I feel like I've always seen a lot of artists like they do music here in the city. They just stay here in the city. They never work with like other artists from other states, and that's
I've been turning down shows left and right, not because I don't want to do them, but it just like I said, I'm not trying to water myself down in the city just doing show after show after show here. Like I'm trying to do other shit outside the city. So yeah, that's what I really been working on. So like I want to be able to go like if I'm going to Dallas or if I'm going to Houston, if I'm going to Memphis, like I know I'm good when I get there. You know what I'm saying?
And that's crazy how you said you turned down a lot of shows because I know like at the end of the day that's where a part where you get your income, you know, as music wise, but you do it just because how you said you don't want to drain out yourself. Is that something that
but see like with the show, I mean in Oklahoma, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, they don't be trying to pay you what you worth when when you have status. So if you're not gonna pay me what I'm worth, I'm not gonna do it. But like I said, it come. What I'm trying to do is more than just being a rapper. Like some people pay me just to show up. Like we just want to have you in the building. We'll pay you to show up.
I think that's crazy because my bad to say it about myself, but like people send me messages like to post them on my story to pay, you know. And I'm like, damn, I never thought I would do that. So did you ever think people would pay you just to show up to their spot?
Nah, hell no.
Is that crazy to you? Because I feel like that's something crazy. Like, I never thought this would happen. Like, people could pay you to promote their clothing, you know, just things like that. So
yeah, bro, that shit
a lot of business.
That shit be for real. That's why I be saying, like, yeah, people.
It's a lot of money.
They'll pay me just to show up. They pay me or give me free merch. Not just free merch, but of course it's like, you know, it's like a business thing. If people see this person in it, then they gonna want to purchase it or just doing features. Like I said, they not gonna pay you what you wanna charge here. I ain't gonna lie. Most of the time when I gave somebody a price here, they definitely have paid it. I mean, I work with a budget, but like, you know what I'm saying? That's really where I've been kind of getting my income with, like just doing features and shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get more money doing a feature than I do a show here.
That's crazy because I'm glad you brought that up because sometimes like me also as a videographer and you as an artist, you know, sometimes people like, hey, can you work with this pricing like $200 instead of like $400 or something?
Yeah.
Back then I used to take. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll do it for $200. But when I'm editing it, I'm like, fuck, this is gonna take forever.
Yeah, bro.
So do you get that too? Did you ever do that in the past? Like people like, hey, would you do this feature for this amount of money?
Hell yeah. I remember I was going through my DMs one day and or I think somebody sent me a DM and they had asked me for a feature like when I first started. And I'm like, yeah, $40. And then somebody like recently spent the block and was like, hey, are you still charging the same for features? I'm like,
hell no.
Like, bro, fuck no.
And they're being serious?
They was dead ass.
Oh my God.
I'm like, bro, no. Hell nah. But
do you feel like it's kind of disrespectful in a way? Cause
low key, like what? Like, come on now.
Don't respect your craft.
And you spinning the block for a reason. Like you asking again for a reason. Like, come on, don't do me like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause how you
like
said
$40. The fuck? What was I thinking?
Crazy. Cause how you said, I think you said it last year. You posted 10 videos, right? You said
I dropped 10 videos.
So like, say you wasted like almost like 500 or on each video amount of
Come
there.
on,
Like
man.
that's a lot of money for just someone to be like, hey, $40 for a feature. Like there's a lot of work and that goes into this.
Yeah.
And I feel like people don't see
And
that.
when you put me on a song, bro, you gonna get more than 40 views. Like
Yeah.
at least, like, come on now, like don't do me like that.
Yeah, so I hope people start respecting, more of our craft here in the city because I feel like it's like our own people,
Yeah.
people see us and are like you're reachable, you're here in the city, so I could like maybe get a
That's
a
exactly
cheaper.
how they feel.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've tried this, but I low key started doing this. Like when people DM me, I try to not DM everybody back because I feel like when you start DMing everybody back, they
Yeah, I
feel like
don't.
they're reachable.
Yeah, I
They
don't.
feel like
I know they probably feel shitty, but I don't. I don't. And I also don't have a manager.
Oh,
know
you
what I'm
don't?
I don't have a manager. I manage myself. So that also, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, I try not to be so accessible for motherfuckers because that's what they gonna think. Like, even when most of the time when I get reached out to for music, it be dudes anyway. So they be
Okay.
trying to let me take you out to eat, but let's do a song together. You know what I'm saying? Type
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
And I
good
always
thing.
tell them like, you either gonna it's either gonna be personal or it's gonna be business, but it's definitely not gonna be both.
I'm glad you brought that up because is it hard being a female artist in the starting up here in the city?
I ain't gonna say it's hard, bro. I'm not gonna say it's hard, at least not for me. But we do deal with a lot of bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. Just because you know how men are. Some
Yeah.
men are. They think that's, but it's like, nah, bro. I'm around 15 niggas daily.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Daily, day in and day out. So it be baffling to me how a nigga would even think that shit would be okay. Like, nigga, no, you gonna talk to him.
Like they think they're slick. Like, hey, I'll pay for a dinner.
Come
or
on
something.
now, I can't even take you to the studio before you getting chin checked at the door. Like, that's just real shit.
Nah, definitely. And I feel like that's one of the things that you said. You got to watch who you hang around with because you
Yeah.
never know people's intentions, especially like as a female artist. You're like, hey, come through the studio. And you got to be like with some people, because you can't
Hell
come alone
yeah.
sometimes, especially as a female artist. Even if you're not a female, I feel like you got to be more careful just because you're a
Yeah,
female.
we definitely have to be more careful. Most definitely, not like not even just on shit like that, but just they be trying to manipulate us just because we a female. That's like a mechanic. You know what I'm saying, trying to get over on a female, trying to get her damn car fixed. Like, it be just shit like that. Not knowing I know a lot about cars. Like,
So,
just shit like that.
So if there's like some females watching this and want to like start their career as a music artist, what's some advice that you would give them? Like something that pushed you to keep going? Because there's not a lot of female artists here in the city, if I'm being honest. Well, that I witnessed in my eyes. Like there's just like a couple
Yeah.
that are kind of blowing up. There's probably like a lot that are like low key.
Yeah.
But in my eyes, there's like a little bit that I could count with my fingers that
Yeah,
are
for
just
sure.
here. Like that was some advice that you would give some people, that female artists.
So I always say this, like, the advice that I can give you, the best I can give you is just do the shit. Like,
Do it.
you just gotta do the shit. Like, and not worry about who not gonna like it, bro. And I'm gonna say this all the time because a lot of people is not gonna like your shit. They're just not. But you can't focus on it. If music is what you want to do and that's what make you happy, do this shit for one. And then for two, the main thing would probably just get you like like I said, I do business in real life, so I apply that same method to music. But if you're somebody who just don't know the business, like, you gotta find you somebody that you can trust for sure.
Yeah,
like just with your best instincts, your better judgment, you gotta find you somebody you can trust.
Yeah, you're right. Cause I don't know if you saw when I did the show in Tulsa. I don't know if you saw. It was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I lost a lot of money there, and I feel like that's what I need. Like sometimes I just need somebody that can help me out with a lot of things. Cause sometimes you get focused on one thing, and that other person can see something else that you don't see. So you're right on that. And also, whenever you said that as a female artist that it's hard, do you ever encounter like a lot of things whenever you're out of state as a female, or is it like the same thing? Like
It's like the same
Same
thing.
thing. Okay.
It's the same shit, bro. Especially in this game, man. It's the same shit.
it's just different states, different people.
different states, same shit. I swear to God. But like I said, I mean, they don't know you, of course. So I feel like anybody that, if they see something in you, they gonna try to take advantage of you. But for the most part, I ain't gonna lie. The people that I ran into been genuine as fuck.
Okay,
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm glad that's happened. You know how you were talking about a lot of business. There's a lot of business into the music. Like if someone is looking out in, that have
Yeah.
no idea what's going on, there's a lot of business that has
Yeah,
to do
it's
with music.
90% business.
Yeah.
It's 90% business, and the business is more so like, even just like how you putting your music out, or like, you know even down to like the fucking beat that you use to record the song on, like, you know what I'm saying, like, just like, that's why I say it's 90% business, because there's a lot more shit to go into it than just going to the studio and making a hit song, or what you think is a hit, bro. Like, once you get on the other side, bro, it's a million motherfuckers in their eyes that can make a hit song. They can give you a hit song, low key.
Yes,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? These motherfuckers don't even write their own music and they got hits.
Yeah.
Type shit. So like, I feel like once you look aside from that part, like, and you start to actually learn what matters and what doesn't matter, then you'll figure out what worked best for you when it comes to this shit.
Yeah, because I seen you always work with GQ,
Yeah, that's my
Batman,
boy.
and, like as an engineer and as a producer, and I feel like that's something that was good, like to build relationships.
Hell yeah, I ain't never rapped on my own personal song. I've never rapped on a YouTube beat. All my beats has always been from scratch.
That's crazy. So whenever you're recording, like they make the beat.
Right there.
Oh really?
Yeah, right
That's
there.
crazy.
GQ don't let me write, bro.
Oh, he doesn't?
He don't let me write. If I'm a write, I'll have to go sneak and record with Bandman, but GQ don't let me write. I swear to God. But that's been our creative
like,
process.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? We just go in there and literally just make something organic straight from scratch. And it ain't been a bad song yet.
That's crazy. He's right now on tour, huh? I
Yeah,
saw
he's
that
on tour.
I'm glad. That's something that like it brings me motivation, because someone from the city
Yeah.
like accomplished something that maybe, because he's a DJ too, huh?
Yeah, he's a
so
DJ.
Is that what he's doing with?
Nah, he's he's with Peso. So he just like making beats and shit on the road.
Oh
type shit.
shit!
Hell
So he's
yeah.
doing beats. That's crazy.
Yeah, Peso took my producer, but it's all good.
Did you get to meet Peso?
Yeah, I met him. He
Okay,
was chilling with us at the studio.
Oh really? How was
Yeah.
that? How was meeting Peso?
Anybody that GQ bring around, I don't know, bro. I don't know if you have you ever been to our studio?
Nah, I have not.
Bro,
I
it's
need
a
to.
vibe,
Yeah,
bro. Soon
okay.
as like whenever you come, I'm gonna invite you whenever GQ
Thank you.
get back so we can.
I saw whenever you made a song with Erica Banks. How did that come about? Like she came here to the city, or
Yeah, this was literally probably like right before she blew up. Literally right before she blew up. She had a show out in Tulsa. It was like her first show in Oklahoma, or her first shows doing something. Not ever, but anyway, it was out in Tulsa. And I don't know who reached out to Wayne, DJ Wayne. Wayne reached out to somebody from my camp, and it just got set up from there.
That's crazy, because you did a video too with her. So was that something you were expecting? Like, are you a fan of her, or are you just like it's just something?
Like, I knew who Erica Banks was prior to doing the song with her, but I wasn't just like a super fan of her.
Okay, it was just like, you know who she is. And so was it crazy doing a song with her?
I think it was just
Or
cool how it
experience?
came about. Like,
Okay.
you know, and it wasn't even more so just doing a song with her, just watching how she moved. You know, she signed a 1501, and she came with Carl Crawford. He the man who owned the label. She came with her manager. She came with a videographer, and like a couple
team.
and a producer. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So just to see somebody like in that position and seeing me in my position, like, you know, it just let me know, like, okay, I'm doing the right shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just starting, just like how she just starting. You know what I'm saying?
You have the right people around you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So it was something like good to see, like how she's moving too, because it kind of like helped you in a way. Like you're like, wow, I'm doing the same thing, kind of.
Yeah, for sure. And it just built like a organic relationship. Like I recently seen them in Atlanta, when we was in Atlanta in January.
Was that the like? Oh, sorry to cut you off, but the Kevin Gates thing, like it was like a speech thing, or it wasn't?
Yeah. He was there. We went to a coalition DJ conference.
What is that about? Because I saw y'all there, and I was like, oh shit, I wonder what that is.
Yeah, it's like a big ass networking event. Like they have DJ compilations or whatever. So they have like a core DJ group and like a compilation. It's like worldwide DJs and shit. So they throw like networking events. You just go and like you can go listen to different panels. They had like, do you know who Waka Flocka Mama is?
Yeah.
Like she was there. They had like Jazzy Faye there. Like just different type of producers and people who actually, I think then they had like the Migos road manager there. Like they just had like, you know, people who got, you know what I'm saying,
A
like
name for themselves.
in the game or whatever, and they just like host events about being an independent artist or just the music business. You just, it's like a little cult that you attend. But yeah, I ended up seeing them because she performed. They had like a concert on the last day, and they see me in the crowd and they spoke to me like,
Oh,
you know what I'm
really?
saying? Yeah, hell yeah. So
I feel like sometimes it's cool how like maybe you see an artist like on YouTube and stuff, and when you're talking to them, like sometimes it's just like a regular person, you
yeah,
know.
for sure.
So, or have you ever experienced someone that's like kind of stuck up, or they're just like,
Nah,
nah,
not
you
yet,
haven't? Oh,
not
okay.
yet, not yet.
Have you ever experienced it like here in the city? Like, there's probably some artists that think, you know, they're above
Um,
or not.
I
Like,
wouldn't.
not to name names out,
I
but like, you
wouldn't
know, have
say
you
that I've
experienced
experienced like 101, but like I'll watch
how people act?
how they act or like what shit they say on the interview, and I'll be like you know what I'm saying?
I
Just
brought that up because
just
I
shit like
see,
that.
yeah, because I see a lot of like local artists that, you know, it's good to act cocky, you know, because like at the end of the day, you know, it gives you kind of image. But I feel like a lot of artists, well, not a lot of artists, but some artists that I peep, like they really think they're above everybody, and I feel like that's kind of a bad thing to do because I mean you're not even on yet,
Yeah,
and
for
at the end of the
sure.
day, you're cutting ties with people that could build relationships. Like how you said, you
Yeah,
work with
most definitely.
GQ, everybody. So you didn't just meet them just because like you talked to them, you build relationships. You
Exactly.
didn't just act like stuck up like.
Like that's what that would be so crazy, bro. Like people always be like, "Oh, Oklahoma's a popularity and a clout thing."
I see that a lot.
But it's like, I mean, what's a brand without it being popular? What's a brand without clout?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
the reason why you buy the shit that you wear is because it's popular.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So like you said in the beginning, like I'm somebody that you gonna see. You're not gonna see me out everywhere, but I'm where I need to be when I need to be there. You know what I'm saying? Because like
You know how to
shit,
manage.
yeah, if people is hearing about Neighborhood Barbie, like I gotta show them that sometime.
Yeah,
Like you know what I'm
exclusive. Like
saying?
yeah,
Not really just accessible, but you know what I'm saying?
like we can't just go somewhere and see her there.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck no. If I'm there, it's definitely for a reason. But it's like, especially at the level where we at, bro, and in the city that we in, bro, like a lot of artists here, like I said, bro, niggas be studio rappers, bro. Like, I mean, we may not like it, but you gotta go be in these people's face, bro, in order for them to just believe the shit that you got going on. So
Yes.
that's what I use. Like, I'm not even really like a people person. Like, I really hate being in areas where it's a lot of people there, but
Okay.
I know I gotta put myself in certain situations just because, like, that's a part of my job as an artist. Like, I gotta go. I'm like my walking street team. I'm like a walking billboard. You know what I'm saying? Like when as far as when it comes to Neighborhood Barbie, I'm the brand. So I gotta go display it somehow.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, because I feel like you could put that into anything. Like if you have a clothing brand, a
Yeah.
videographer, engineer, producer,
If
anything.
nobody ever see
Yeah.
like not even gonna say they're not gonna see you, but like
If you don't put yourself out there, like
Exactly.
networking, go to events, like how you just went to this children
Yeah,
event.
bro.
Like I didn't go to it, but I started seeing like, damn, I need to network more. Like I need to go out there, you know, just put myself.
And
out
you know what? Like I said, they from Kansas City. They're not even from here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I know whenever I go to Kansas City, and if I'm trying to do something, they gonna make sure I'm good because they remember when they came to Oklahoma City, like, oh yeah, she was there,
self-support.
and that's just how it be, bro. So that's why I said whenever I go, like I, even just going to Dallas, like it's easy for me to call somebody like, damn, you think I'll be able to? Yeah, you good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just
That's good.
because I fuck with them.
And at the end of the day, it's because you build a good relationship, you know? Because, I mean, at this time, I feel like you could act like stuck up, you know, like, you know, I'm not talking to this person. But you're not doing that because you're building relationships. And I feel like how I said at the start, like, a lot of artists don't do that. Like, they're just like, oh,
They be trying to act like they don't fuck with people
I
and
got
shit
1,000
like that.
views, or you know, like something that I wanted to bring up too. I see a lot of people like getting a lot of fake YouTube views. Like a lot of artists hit me up. They're like, yo, I hit 20K, you know, 40K, and I look at their YouTube page and I peep it.
They ain't got no subscribers.
Yeah, and then I go to their Instagram, like 5 likes.
Yes,
you know, no
bro.
comments. And I'm like,
I be watching the same shit.
And I'm just like, all right, how am I gonna take you serious, or how am I gonna like? Cause people hit me up, they're like, yo, why aren't you posting my music? I have 20K views.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who is this? So I go to their Instagram, like nothing. I'm like,
Nothing.
It's just straight up. You could tell they're using fake views.
Yeah.
Which is at the end of the day, like it's kind of smart to do that, but if you're doing it right. Or what do you think about that?
So with that, it just depends, bro. Because if you're somebody who is basing your career or your success off of fake numbers, it's like you got 20,000 views, but do 20,000 people know who you are? Like I feel like it's just like a catch-22. Like it looked good. It looked good. You know what I'm saying? It looked good from
like a fan post.
yeah, I guess from that standpoint. But like, bro, I've sat in rooms where motherfuckers have literally sat and dissected my whole shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it might look good, but like they gonna go pull up them numbers. They gonna go see like what your fucking social media interaction and engagement look like. Like you said, like how the fuck you get 20,000 views, but 5 motherfuckers liked your post.
Yeah.
Like that, how does that correlate?
It doesn't match up. It doesn't add up.
And that's the type of shit that they look at. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because once you make it, like, once you get signed or once you get a bigger budget, that shit is already, they already gonna do that for you. They already gonna make sure you got 100,000 views in 5 minutes when you drop. You know what I'm saying? They already know the game. You know what I'm saying? But what they want to know is, are you gonna be able to make them some money?
Yes,
with real people, with real fans, with a real audience.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because something that I was gonna say is like, you know, those people that, you know, buy fake views, if they ever throw a show, like if someone, because I always like I meet a lot of people that are like, hey, I'm trying to do a show, I'm gonna book this artist, he has like 20K views on YouTube, and I go to his Instagram, same story. And I'm just like, damn, he's going to lose money because he's going to book somebody that he thinks is popping.
Right.
The show starts, 2 people are probably not, he's probably not even going to bring a crowd. So that's something that I always look at too. Like, I see you do a show, you bring people out. Like, it could be anywhere. You're going to always bring people.
For sure.
Just because of your name. Yeah. And that's something that I peep. And I feel like a lot of people probably see that too. They're like, yo, she could bring... And if you could bring people wherever you're at, you could bring money in, you know, selling merch and stuff. Because I saw you sell merch too. How's that going?
Mm-hmm. I got some new merch about to drop. I ain't gonna lie, I took a break from that merch shit, bro. Because when I get the merch, that shit be going quicker than I can count to 6. And like I said, and at the time when I was doing the merch, it was just like me by myself. Like I would go and like really pull up on people. Like you buying a shirt, I'm pulling up on you. I'm Nayhboorhood Barbie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving that one-on-one interaction. Mm-hmm. I can't do that no more.
Okay,
I can't do that no more. You
Is
know
it
what I'm
just
saying?
because of, like, how you say, like, your name and stuff? And just, I mean, time-wise, too, huh?
Yeah, just...
Well, it's because you built yourself to this point.
Just being conscious of shit.
That
you know
too,
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just, you know, I would like to, you know, meet everybody that's going to purchase from me, you know, because I want you to have like that personal connection. I feel like that's where I win people at, because I'm not fucked up about giving them a personal connection. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if you could meet your favorite artist, like especially if you spending your money with me, then I get like, I owe you that. You know what I'm saying? You give me your money. Like, that's the least I could do. But now, like I said, it's more of a business aspect. So I would take it like the digital route. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to order it or something. Or I have like my sister deliver it or something like that. Or you can meet me at a pop-up shop and we'll do it like that. But not no more one-on-one hand interaction unless I like really know you.
But I feel like it's also having to do like whenever you start something from the bottom, like how you said you would meet up people. Yeah. Like you started from the bottom and like now you're up here. So you can't really do the same things you did in the bottom. Like you gotta, you just progress. Yeah, something.
Man, like he said, man, if you don't know Nayhboorhood Barbie, get to know her, bro. Like, and there's no telling where I'll be within the next year, 2 years, 3 years. So get to know me now. Honestly,
I'm glad to hear that.
The biggest.
Yeah, I know there's like a lot more to talk about, but I don't want to, just.
We can have a part 2 on down the line.
Oh God, yeah, or like we're just with somebody else. We could just do a podcast now, like just talk about the music, because I feel like there's a lot to talk about here in the city. But I'm glad you came here. I'm glad you're my first guest ever.
Man, I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I got some clapping. Yeah. I forgot to use
you set up right.
Yeah, I forgot to use it when we first started. I was like, fuck, I forgot to, but I had to pull that little trick. But man, I'm glad you came, and I can't wait to hear more of your music coming out soon. But is there anything else that you want to shout out? Like any social medias on, or is just that?
Nah, that's it. And shout out to my Gap gang. That's really it.
All right then, man.
Pure Hustle PHE. That's the music label I'm with.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. We had to talk about your. I was gonna talk about the fast cash, like if you're signed with him and stuff.
Yeah, that's my guy, man.
Okay, and how you signed with him like ever since you started?
Nah, it happened like at the first big show. That's kind of like when he
Oh,
took
he
me
kind
into
of
his.
saw you like,
I've been doing fast cash since I was like 15. Yeah. But
damn.
yeah, so we go way back. And honestly, I'm super grateful for him. That's just somebody who really just he really and believe in what I
Believes in
got
you.
and what I got going on, bro.
That's crazy to see, cause I mean, how you just started like in the first big show. I feel like it's crazy to see, just somebody that they have talent, just like at their first show. So I'm glad he did that. Glad he picked you up and like,
Yeah,
cause
that's that. He like my big bro in real life, so I'm just grateful for what I'm saying, people like him. Like I said, he's somebody who see what I got going on and invested in. What I'm saying, whatever
yeah,
I need from him, I can hit him up, and it's nothing.
hell yeah. But man, it's been a good interview. I
No, for
hope you
sure.
liked it. I hope you liked the
I
studio
did,
too.
bro.
Yeah, it
I
was
really
cool.
fuck
Something
with it.
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, in the future, we could do some more things like live streams or anything. I'm gonna bring like a TV in here and we could do like live streams, just review music or something. We could do something different,
Bro, that's hella dope.
Yeah, I got a lot of ideas. So we just gotta, keep in contact in the
Yeah.
future. So we'll start
I'm
doing
gonna
some.
shoot you my number. You
Bet,
you
bet,
you
bet.
earned my direct line.
Yo, yeah, all right, then. Yeah, we could do something in the future. But man, I'm glad you came here, and I'm glad whoever's listening to this just like, subscribe, comment, and keep supporting her.
Yeah, the
I'm out.
biggest.